I want to welcome you back to this YouTube channel. Thank you for subscribing to our YouTube channel and for liking it, for comments, and for helping us to share the videos. We say thank you and God bless you. So our movement this time around is to discuss together on fraction. Yes. And this fraction may carry some series because I will not like us to mix things together. So this is going to be like introduction to fraction. I want us to understand the basic things concerning fraction. In a layman English, the way I want to communicate what fraction is to everyone. Simply, you have seen story building before. When a building is standing and another building is being placed on it. So when the number is in that form, we call it fraction. The number that is written in form of numerator and denominator, we call it fractions. And sometimes denominator will be big and numerator will be small. Numerator will be big or denominator. So sometimes we have another number beside the fraction. All those ones, we are going to trash them together because they are talking and depicting the types of fractions that we have. So quickly today I will be talking about 3 to 4 types of fraction so that we understand it. And the first and the most common one is what I call proper fraction. When we say proper fraction, it means something that is normal. Proper fraction means when numerator is small and denominator is big. So that is proper fraction. For example, where we have 1/2, that is a proper fraction. Where we have 3/5, that's a proper fraction. Another example can be 9/11, 26/30, and like that. So when you are having 26/30 is a fraction and is a proper fraction. So anytime you are seeing a particular fraction whereby numerator is smaller and denominator is big, it means that is proper fraction. Opposite of it is what we call improper fraction. That means numerator is big and denominator is small. That is improper fraction. That is where we are having example like 3/2, 6/4, 7/5, 10/7, 20/19. All example of improper fraction. It means denominator is small and numerator is big. That is improper fraction. The third one that I will talk about is what we call mixed fraction. In some textbook you will see it as mixed number, and somewhere you will see it mixed fraction. So you see, when we say mixed number or mixed fraction, it means when a whole number is written beside a fraction. That is what we call mixed fraction. Whole number with proper fraction. And the example is 1 whole number 1/2, 3 whole number 7/10, 10 whole number 1/5, 25 whole number 14/15. Any fraction that you are having whole number with it, that is what we call mixed fraction. And at every time you will see the whole number with proper fraction. That is what we call mixed fraction. So lastly, let me give you one bonus before I go for this section, because I tell you this is going to be introduction to fraction. We have a lot of how to convert from improper fraction to mixed fraction, and how to convert from mixed fraction to improper fraction, and we have some basic operation on fraction, addition of fraction, multiplication of fraction. All those ones will be done as time goes on. But now we want to achieve what fraction is, the types of fraction. But lastly, before I round up, I want to talk to you about equivalent fraction. There is something we call equivalent fraction. When we are saying equivalent fraction, it means the fractions that are like 2 or 3, but they are the same in value. We write the fractions as if they are sets of fractions, but in value they are the same thing. The direct example is when I have 1 over 2, 4 over 8, 3 over 6, 2 over 4, and 5 over 10. All of those fractions, they are having the same value, and those are what we call equivalent fraction. When I say the same value, it means, when we have 4 over 8, you can say 4 will go in 4 one time, 4 will go in 8 2 times. It will come back to still give you 1 over 2. 3 over 6 will come back to also give us 1 over 2. 5 over 10 will come back to give us 1 over 2. So when you look at all of them together, they are having the same value. That is what we call equivalent fraction. Or let me give you one more example of equivalent fraction, where we have 3 over 5, 6 over 10, 9 over 15, 12 over 20. All of them like that, they are equal in value. That is equivalent fraction. So in case you are confused with anything within the scope of what I have explained now, you are free to ask question. Put your question on the comment section, and whatever you observe, you can put it in the comment section. Subscribe, as I said, that is the way to encourage us. God bless you as you do that. Thank you for this episode. Thank you for watching this again. I pray the Almighty God will bless you. Children, bye.